Hi, friends. Good evening. We meet once again. Shandar signing in. Hope all of you all, including your loved ones, are staying safe at home. This video of mine gives a message of thanking God no matter what. Rather, let's define it saying, thank you, God, for everything. This story starts this way. There is a bird in the desert in the middle of nowhere, has no food around, has no shelter, and you know how the desert heat can be if you don't have anything covered above your head. And it so happens that she is going through a lot of challenges in basically getting through life on a daily basis. It so happens one day a fairy is passing through and she looks at this bird and says, "You look miserable. What's wrong with you?" And the little bird says, "I don't know. I don't have a clue as to when my life will become better." The fairy says, "I'll do one thing. I'm going to meet God. Let me take your case and figure out as to when things will become better for you." So the fairy reaches the place of the Almighty and then says, while she was passing through, she saw the little bird who was going through a lot, and she asked me to check when will her time change for the better. God says it's not likely to change for the next 7 generations. So the fairy is pretty upset. She says, "Then God, what is the way where I can go and tell her to try and change those 7 generations so that her luck becomes good as soon as possible?" God says, "Just ask her to thank me as much as possible." The fairy goes there back to the bird and says, "Actually, you don't have anything good as per the Almighty for the next 7 generations. But then He's asked me to tell you to pray to Him and thank Him every time." And the fairy goes off. After a week, exactly 7 days later, the fairy comes back towards the same place and he sees the bird in a very, very happy condition. There is a little tree around it where it's sitting, and there is a nice water body in front. The fairy says, "How did you manage to do this?" The bird says, "Every second I kept thanking God. Whether I was happy or not, I used to thank God. Whether I got my food or not, I used to thank God. Whether I had something to drink or not, I thanked God. Whether I was happy or not, I thanked God." And in less than 7 days, it felt that God has changed my fortunes. Fairy goes back to God and says, "God, you said 7 generations shall have trouble. How did this happen?" He said, "This little bird kept on thanking me so much that what would have happened after 7 generations, I made it happen in 7 days." So here's the moral of the story, guys. Let's thank the Almighty. Rather, thank God for everything. Thank you guys for watching me. Keep sharing my videos. Keep liking my videos. We'll keep in touch. Stay safe at home. God bless.